Hi, I'm Teo Nikolakis with Audioholics. Now, you may remember that a few months ago, I was invited to the exclusive launch party here in New York City for Focal's new Diva Utopia active loudspeaker. Well, I've now had the opportunity to have the Diva Utopias here in my home theater for a few months, and I'm going to be giving you a full review soon. But in the meantime, I wanted to give you an exclusive look and an in-depth step-by-step of Focal's new Adapt room correction technology that's part of the Focal Diva Utopias. Adapt stands for Adaptive Acoustic Personal Tuning. And what's really unique and neat about this solution is that it requires no microphone, and you don't need a laptop or any other hardware. You just need your ears and a smartphone. So I want to take you step by step so you can see how easy this is. And a calibration takes only about 5 to 10 minutes max. So here's a sneak peek. Just launch the app, go to the calibration section, and you begin. If you have a newer smartphone that has augmented reality capabilities, you'll be able to choose automatic and automatically have the camera set distances. From there, you follow the step-by-step instructions by pointing the camera's bullseye at the left speaker tweeter and then pressing the plus. That will set a dot in the camera settings. Number 2 is you then point to the rear wall behind the speaker and again press the plus sign. And then finally on the left side of the left speaker, you point to the side wall and then you add that point as well. You then repeat this process for the right speaker, pointing the bullseye at the tweeter of the right speaker, then the bullseye at the wall behind the right speaker, and finally pointing the bullseye at the wall to the right of the right speaker. Once you have those points captured, you simply position your mobile device at the main listening position, and then you point that at the front wall in front of you, hit the plus sign, move the camera closer to where your head is, and then press OK. From there, the app automatically calculates all the distances you need in order for the app to do its magic. The AR capabilities are amazing. I measured them with a laser pointer and found them to be almost exactly the same as the augmented reality measurements. Next, the app walks you through a series of 6 test tones. The purpose of these tones is to help you perfectly align the imaging between the 2 speakers. This is especially essential if you might be sitting slightly off axis to the midpoint, or if you have your speakers asymmetrically positioned in the room, as I did in my particular case, where they're not perfectly centered, but they're actually slightly to the left of center of the room, even though I'm sitting in the middle. And there are other benefits as well, including some of those individuals who may have some hearing impairment in one ear or the other. You can use this method as a way of perfectly centering the image. This just takes a matter of seconds to go through the 6 test tones. You just press the left or right arrows once you determine where the image for that test tone is perfectly centered, and then you just go on to the next section. The final part of the calibration is the tonal balance. There will be 8 test tones that are played where you have a primary and a secondary tone, and all you have to do is listen to the 2 tones and try to make sure that they're both the same volume level. The process is very intuitive and very quick to do. You will have everything from high frequency all the way down to earth-shattering bass. While you're listening to the test tones, you can also increase the volume at the bottom using the slider, and that way you can adjust the total volume of the system in case you need to hear the 2 tones to make sure that they're properly balanced. Once you're done with this really simple and straightforward process, you're done with your calibration and you're ready to start listening. Focal gives you the ability to fine-tune your adjustment after correction. Simply go to the gear icon and select Adjust Correction. And from here, you can fine-tune the intensity of the room correction. You can also turn room correction off using the slider. Adjusting room correction via the slider allows you to hear the results in real time, and turning off room correction allows you to hear what the overall results are. Incredibly simple to set up, isn't it? You're probably wondering, well, How effective is it? I'll tell you after ample listening that Adapt really does an incredibly good job of helping you tune the speakers to the room. I wouldn't compare it to, let's say, a Dirac with Dirac Art, but it's pretty impressive, and in my full review, I'll be giving you some measurements so you can judge for yourself. And don't forget our Patreon channel at patreon.com/audioholics. We appreciate your support. You'll get direct access to us, you can ask questions, and you can even suggest topics for future programs.